Hello and welcome to another coaching session from leadershipmentor.com. I'd like to share with you one of the biggest obstacles that we typically face as new leaders. And I think that is we do not use delegation effectively. And I think there's a couple of very common reasons why we do that. First of all, many of you were probably promoted from within, and so you are one of the better employees. And oftentimes, as in organizations, we think that somebody who does a job very well and they stand out in the team, then we naturally assume that that person is going to be able to manage that team and effectively get the team to perform in the same fashion. And oftentimes we find out that, or it's confirmed, that those are two very different skill sets. And so what got you to your level currently is not what's going to keep you there and help you to be successful, so remember that. And I think the second area is we oftentimes think that it's just faster if I do it myself, especially as a new leader in your first 90 days. Oftentimes we feel like, we're working long hours, everything we do is new, it takes so much time, and if I'm going to try to delegate something, that's just going to add additional time. So I'm going to have to teach somebody how to do this, I'm going to have to follow up to make sure it gets done right. More than likely I'm going to have to fix it, provide feedback, do all the things in delegation required, and so I keep everything to myself and I say, you know what, I can get it done myself faster. And that's a trap that we fall in, and sometimes we never get out of as leaders. So let's take a look at a couple of ideas here. First of all, I want you to remember that our position as a leader is really all about getting more done through other people. And so think of your position as really someone who directs the activities of a group of people to accomplish goals and objectives. And that's really what we're doing. And so if you're not delegating and you're doing a lot of these things yourself, clearly you're not getting things done through other people. And that's really the essence of this obstacle that we face. I think a second area that I want you to also think about is delegation also develops employees and it also motivates them. And so we know that if an employee is learning new skills, then they're more likely to stay in the organization longer. They're going to have more job satisfaction. Things like compensation don't become as much of an issue because they're learning and growing. They feel like they're contributing in different ways to the team and the organization. And so delegation is a very powerful way to develop and motivate employees. So I want you to think about, do you actually delegate effectively? Do you utilize delegation effectively? Or are you one of those new leaders that actually tries to keep everything to themselves and kind of hang on to a lot of the functions, and then you eventually find yourself really the only one that knows how to do so many things on your team that you're working long hours? So I want to challenge you to join our community today. We have an opportunity for you to receive videos in a little more in-depth format than this, but every week you get a video where you'll learn things like delegation, how to effectively motivate people, and a lot of other things as well. And so please sign up for our in our community as a member and start to get these videos each and every week, and I think you'll find that that's going to help you be much more successful in your position as a leader. I hope you have a great day.